This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. You ever heard that song before? Or how about that old Newsboy song, Shine? Well, today we're going to look at where it comes from. Matthew chapter 5, verses 13 through 16. You are the salt of the earth. But if salt has lost its taste, how shall its saltiness be restored? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled under people's feet. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Now this is interesting because one chapter later, Jesus says, don't do your good works in order to be seen by other people. But here in Matthew 5, he says, do your good works in order to be seen by other people. So what's the difference? Well, in Matthew 6, people are doing their good works in order to be seen by other people, to receive the praise of other people. They're giving alms, they're praying, they're doing works of righteousness to be seen by other people. But in Matthew 5, they're doing good works to be seen by other people so that the glory can go to God. What does it mean to be a light of the world? Well, in John 8, Jesus says, I'm the light of the world. Anyone who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. In Matthew 5, he says, you, me, we are the light of the world. How can that be? Well, first of all, we have to be followers of Jesus in order to have the light of life and be lights of the world. And what a privilege it is to share in the responsibility of being light in the world. We're co-laborers with Jesus. What else does it mean to be a light in the world? What does it mean to let your light shine before others? Well, in Psalm 34, the psalmist says, those who look to you are radiant. Their faces are never put to shame. And so we look to Jesus. We commune with God. And we're radiant. And there's a difference. You can see, man, that person has walked with Jesus. They've been with Jesus. In 2 Corinthians 4, it talks about the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. So there's this light, there's this glory. And in the very beginning, God said, let there be light. It says in 2 Corinthians 4, that God, Creator God, who said, let light shine out of darkness, has shown in our hearts to give that light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. So another way that we let our light shine before other people is that we display Jesus. We tell them, we show them about the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus. We help them to know Jesus for themselves and to become followers of Jesus. We disciple them. Another way that we let our light shine before others so that they see our good works is we read this book and we obey it. We commune with Jesus and we obey Him. We follow His Holy Spirit. Obedience is at the very core of discipleship. We learn, we see, and then we follow. I want to point out another thing from this passage that's worth mentioning. Jesus said, you are the light of the world. I think He was talking to His disciples. He was talking to a crowd. He wasn't just talking to one person. We read our Bible sometimes individually, but Jesus is addressing a group. You are a light in the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. One person doesn't make a city, but a body of believers, that makes a city. And when lots of people come together with their individual lights, it's a bright, shining city. In John 1, it says about Jesus that Jesus, the light, has come, and the darkness cannot overcome it. So let us join with Jesus. Let's follow Him. Let's be lights in the world. And think about what this passage means for you today. And let's do all things out of a heart to give glory to our Father in heaven.